Hello everybody and welcome back to Astroneer with your friend Kuros Paladin. So this episode I'm going to try and marathon through some missions. So right off the bat we have moving and hauling, print a tractor. Okay, we'll go ahead, we'll track that, and right off the bat I need to unlock tractors, because give us a mission that we have to actually spend bytes on for some reason. So let's go ahead, unlock that, and I need 2 aluminum. I don't have any aluminum hanging out here, unfortunately. So we're going to have to go down looking for aluminum. So yeah, finding aluminum is a little bit more difficult than I remember. It looks like there might be some way over here. So we're going to grab some aluminum, or I'm sorry, some malachite. We're going to grab some malachite. We're grabbing malachite. We're grabbing malachite. Boom. Okay. Laterite, because, not malachite, but laterite. Alright, now that we've got our malachite, or our laterite, let's go ahead. We'll just start dropping it off on our smelter, get that to start smelting and doing its thing so that we get our aluminum. Woohoo, aluminum. While we're waiting for our aluminum, we can go ahead and roll around in our little Astroneer hamster ball. Whee! We want a tractor. Right, there it is, tractor. And now we have our tractor printed and we've completed the mission. So we'll go ahead, we'll grab the trailer and the schematic for the trailer, and then we will put both of them aside and never use them again because the tractor really is not that useful, at least not to me. So where can I stick you that you're out of the way? How about way the heck over here with some ceramic? Let's go check and see what else we've got. We have relocation package. Unlock and print a packager. Well, we can do that fairly quickly because I have some graphite just hanging out over here. Yeah, we'll go ahead. I'm pretty certain I have them unlocked. Packager. So we'll go ahead and print that, and boom, we're done with that mission. What do we get for it? We get a medium shredder and the schematic for it. Shred, scrap, trade. Okay, so let's go ahead, and I already have it. That's the fastest thing I've ever seen right there. It isn't needed anymore. So we'll just go ahead and do that. Medium battery. That is, if I remember, a lithium and a graphite. Well, I happen to have, or no, it's a lithium and something else. What is it? Let's go ahead. We're going to look, go up here to our things. We don't even have it unlocked. 3700. It's a lithium and a zinc. So we'll go ahead and we'll just put that graphite back here. You never saw me pick that up, right? I'm going to need a lot of zinc. I'm going to need like so much zinc. How much zinc? So much zinc that I won't even have anywhere to store it. So I can't see. I can see Astro Crotch. Okay, we got our sphalerite. We'll go ahead, we'll just drop it off on the smelter, and we'll let it go ahead and start smelting away. There we go. We can just drop it off right on here. Boom. Okay. That way we never have to hear it, we never have to see it. It's out of sight, out of mind. Traveling around on the hoverboard, I haven't had any Astra beer, but apparently my little guy has, because he's just all over the place. Battery, there it is, and start printing. And voila, we have our medium battery, and we have completed the medium battery mission. What an original name for a mission. Boom, we get a large wind turbine and a large solar panel. Now, those, let's pronounce properly. 2 iron, 2 resin, and we'll just wait half an hour for that to print. Hey all, while this platform is printing, I would just like to let you know that this weekend, October 7 through October 9, I will be at UConn in Ypsilanti, Michigan. UConn is a board gaming convention. I love board games. I'm running 4 events at UConn this year of Castles of Mad King Ludwig, the Colossal Edition, and I'm really looking forward to it. This will be my first UConn, and if you're going to be there, look for me. As I said, I'll be running that event over in the ballroom at Space 410, and I have a Friday 2 p.m. and then pretty much all day Saturday. I've got 3 more events going. It'll be a lot of fun, but there's a lot of other stuff to do. If you're interested in knowing more about UConn, visit www.uconn-gaming.org, and that's U, the letter U, C-O-N. Thanks all. Let's continue with the video. I've already waited about 2 minutes and we're still only 50% of the way through this thing. I know it seems like a first world problem, but holy moly. Previously on Astroneer, we had picked up some curious objects. And over here is where I am going to start storing said curious items. So as I find them, I'm going to try to put them in a sort of order. So I have 357, 377, and 385. So just go ahead. We'll connect that up to, well, if I can. Come on. Come on. I can do this. I can do this. Ah! Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. What else do we have here? Advanced Explorer Kit. Power cells and glow sticks. Alright. I mean, if I absolutely have to unlock glow sticks, one of the most useless things in the game. Power cells, you find them everywhere, so there's no reason to unlock them except for this. So, boom, we've done that. We get yet another QTRTG. We'll just go ahead and drop off that QTRTG right there. So, checking our handy dandy mission log, we've got cracking caches. So we need to find and explode an exo cache. Now we have our explosive powder. Let's go ahead. We're going to print up a little bit of dynamite. So let's go ahead and start wandering, looking for exo caches. Alright, our handy dandy radar tells us that there is an exo cache over here somewhere amongst the trees. So should be right in front of me. There it is. If we're going to blow stuff up, we're going to blow up a lot of stuff. Oh, what are those? There's those shadows. Alright, strange shadows going across the sky. And there. What is that? I wonder... That almost looks like rail posts from another planet. That's what that looks like to me. Wind, solar, wind, solar, wind, solar. Which one do I keep? Can I keep both? I do not. Oh, actually, you know what? I can keep both. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. I can package them both up. Oh, yeah. And now I can have my wind and my solar, too. The spine of the world is between me and my base. And I never did get around to actually building that little road between the two, did I? I didn't. Maybe if I put a road in this little valley here, maybe? Because I don't have a paver yet, so I can't go and do bridging. And, oh, I don't have enough power to run the drill. This will end up in a little bit of sadness, won't it? You know, I'm so used to having all the powers that this is not as easy as I'm thinking it would have been, but for future generations of Astroneers, because our future printings, I think that would be it, really, right? Future printings of Astroneers. This road will be very, very handy. This is a lot of work just for one mission. There'd better be a really good reward for all this, like a really good reward. Other than, you know, the reward of blowing stuff up, because that's always a fun reward, so. Alright, fire in the hole! Run! 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 And what do we have inside here? Oh, you have 1, 2, 3. That's it, just 3. Only 3. What was our reward for this? 3 exochips. Okay. So 3 for 3 is what it looks like. I won't complain. No, I won't complain about that. So, I mean, it would have been nice to get a couple more, but, you know. Our next mission is safe as houses. Well, we do have the ceramic and the aluminum for our landing pads. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to do 2 ceramic and an aluminum. We'll come over here. And on the big old huge honking printer, which I can't seem to click on for whatever reason, we want a landing pad. And while we're waiting 10 minutes for that to go up, let's see what else we have. We have high-tech spec print and RTG. So that would require titanium alloy, which I really don't know if I can get titanium alloy. Do I have titanium? And the answer there is there any titanium? Okay, I have titanium. Maybe I can do this. There's a titanium. There's an iron. There's a carbon. There's argon over here, so that would get me steel. Where'd that argon go? Here we go. So we'll go ahead and put that up there. Print some steel. Our titanium our titanium alloy will require, if I recall, nitrogen and titanium and graphene. Aha, that's the thing that I don't have a lot of, is graphene. Why? Because that means I need hydrazine. And hydrazine is in really high demand, of course. So maybe I won't get that. Well, let's see. I do have 2 ammonium. And I do have hydrogen. Come on, I know I've got hydrogen. If I don't, I can grab some. But I thought I had hydrogen hanging around here. I probably do, but I'm just not going to look for it. I'm just too lazy to look for it. So we'll go ahead. We're going to fire up some hydrogen. Boom. Now that we have enough power to do that. And then we can get our hydrazine. And then from that, we're going to need graphene, which is graphite and hydrazine. So there we go. We've got 1 hydrogen. As soon as it does the second one, I'll be done here. Let's drop you off there. Let's drop you off there. As soon as that's done, okay, stop. I don't care. I don't need any more. Change that to something else. Go back over here. Graphene or hydrazine. Go ahead and do that. And through the miracle of science, we're going to need some nitrogen as well, so I'll go ahead and start up on that. Over here, we're going to have hydrazine, and we're going to have graphene, and we're going to go ahead and do graphene. Now our power... Oh, hey, look at that. We've got both of them running, so that's 30 U power, and I'm doing just fine. I have more than enough power. Awesome. Of course, we've got a lot of wind turbines running over there. There's our graphene, so let's go ahead. We're going to now create titanium alloy, so right over to there. We've got the nitrogen nitrogizing, so we'll go ahead and stop. Drop that off over there. 1 hour nitrogizing. And now we are going to have, any moment, ding! We have our nanocarbon alloy, and now we have, our titanium alloy. Our last of our helium to give ourselves a nanocarbon alloy. And that plus, come on, that plus a graphene, which, a lithium, not a graphene. They look like the same thing, don't they? One's gold, one's black. We'll come back over here, and we're going to go ahead and print an RTG. Dun dun, we're done with the high-tech spec. What do we get for doing that? We get we get a QT RTG and a medium battery. Okay. Because that's what we needed. What's our next mission? Let's go ahead and check. We see we've got safe as houses. So I did that. I've got 6 launches, so I can do this. Let's go ahead. We're going to waste 4 of those 6 launches just to finish that mission. Oh, yeah, so haha. So yeah, the recent update, you can actually land at those sites. So now I see there's one on the planet. That's cool, but there's my actual base right there. I would totally land on that. That looks totally solid, and it really does. And look, more QT RTGs, because I guess we need as many QT RTGs as we can get here. Oh, and speaking of, look at this. We have an atmospheric condenser sitting here. With 3 RTGs. Oh my gosh, I'm just like wasting RTGs over here. What I should have done. Oh, look, and a landing pad. Ha 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 ha. Let's go ahead and we'll put that back on there. And by the way, always check the orientation of your storage because, of course, they always have to be the right direction if you are truly OCD. All right, let's go ahead. We got helium. Let's go ahead and fire that off, and then we can walk away and come back in 6 hours, and there might be a couple of them there. Adopt a QTRTG, everybody. They really do. They need homes. They're just all over the place. So, speaking of QTRTGs and RTGs in general, I think I have enough here now that I can grab one of the RTGs, like the one that I just printed, and we can go ahead and sneak this and grab it. And we'll just scoot on over on our hoverboard while carrying this thermo-iso. I can't remember what RTG stands for. But we're going to go ahead, we're going to drop you off right onto there so that now there is more than enough power. Well, I think I know where I'm going next. First thing, we're going to have to find some quartz to get down there. And then we're going to spend a long time Hello, mushroom. I even went so far as to put a couple of little whatchamacall, and I even have a couple over here that are still growing. It looks like, yeah, germinating a new plant. Okay, there we go. I picked up a whole bunch of stuff there. Okay, let's head back. All right. Astro crotch. Sorry. Absolutely beautiful. The first time I saw one of these gateway engines, I was absolutely floored. They are absolutely amazing, and I am not going to remember where I am not going to remember. Yeah, I am not going to remember that. And nothing sticks to the surface, does it? Everything flies off. Darn it. Is there a direction I can pick for this? Yeah, it's kind of inverted west. So, inverted west was the direction I came from. We're going to make our offering of quartz. Thing is sat here for thousands, if not millions of years. And now we're just blindly throwing minerals onto the thing. Alright, so here we are back here. Let's go ahead. We're going to drop off one of these. And a core concept completed. Awesome. Okay, and we're back. And let's go ahead. A core concept. We're going to get our bites, and look, another QTRTG. Oh, look, more lambus bread. What else do we have to go through? I think we've ran through quite a few. I still need 13 more. I don't think I'm going to do it. Investigate the unidentified satellite. I don't have enough hydrazine to get there, and multi-core. I'm sorry, folks. I'm not going to spend the next 3 hours doing that. So this is, I think, a good spot to stop. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages, I hope you had a lot of fun with this episode of Astroneer. Let's go ahead and face the sun, and I will see all of you in the next episode of Astroneer. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this kind of faster pace. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Take care, and bye!